Every day, the human body works like a highly intelligent engine, constantly adapting to what we give it. When we eat regularly, our body relies on incoming food, especially carbohydrates, as its main source of energy. Glucose from meals enters the bloodstream, insulin rises, and cells are fed immediately. This process keeps us active, but it also means the body rarely needs to touch its stored energy reserves. In modern life, with frequent meals and snacks, the body stays in feeding mode almost all the time. However, when you stop eating for a while, a quiet and powerful shift begins. After approximately 12 to 14 hours of fasting, the body starts to realize that no new fuel is arriving. Insulin levels gradually fall, sending a clear signal to the body that it's time to change strategies. Instead of depending on external energy from food, the body begins turning inward, unlocking stored fat for fuel. This is the moment when the body switches gears from sugar burning to fat burning. This transition is not sudden or aggressive. It happens smoothly and intelligently, guided by ancient survival mechanisms built into human biology. Stored fat, once seen as stubborn and difficult to lose, becomes a reliable source of energy. Fat cells release fatty acids into the bloodstream, which are then used by muscles, organs, and even the brain. Weight loss does not start with exhaustion or weakness. It begins quietly and efficiently. As insulin levels continue to drop, another interesting change occurs. Hunger starts to fade. This surprises many people. Instead of feeling weaker, the body often feels more stable. Energy levels even out, and the sharp highs and crashes caused by frequent eating begin to disappear. The body is no longer chasing constant glucose spikes. It is operating on a steady, controlled energy supply. Mental clarity often improves during this stage. Without the constant digestion of food, the body redirects energy toward focus and alertness. Many people report feeling lighter, calmer, and more aware during this fasting window. This is not a coincidence. It is a natural biological response designed to keep humans sharp and capable during times when food is not immediately available. Another key benefit of this phase is the reduction of insulin resistance, a major factor in weight gain and metabolic problems. By giving the body a break from constant insulin release, cells become more sensitive to it again. This improves metabolic health and makes future fat loss easier and more sustainable. Importantly, this phase prepares the body for something deeper. While significant cellular repair has not fully started yet, the groundwork is being laid. Inflammation begins to reduce, hormones rebalance, and the body shifts into a state of internal awareness. It's like warming up an engine before a long journey. Everything becomes more efficient and ready. This is why many beginners find 12-14 hours of fasting to be the most approachable and effective starting point. It aligns with the body's natural rhythm, often including sleep time, and does not require extreme discipline. Yet, even in this early stage, the benefits are real and measurable. When the body switches gears, weight loss no longer feels forced. Instead of fighting against hunger and fatigue, you begin working with your biology. This phase marks the beginning of a journey not just toward a leaner body but toward a healthier, more balanced internal system. As fasting moves beyond the early transition stage, the body enters a powerful and highly efficient phase known as the fat-burning window. This typically occurs between 16 to 18 hours of fasting, when the body has fully adapted to the absence of incoming food and has confidently shifted into using stored energy. At this point, fat burning is no longer just beginning. It becomes the body's primary mode of operation. One of the most important changes during this window is the rise in growth hormone. Growth hormone plays a crucial role in preserving muscle mass while encouraging the body to burn fat. Unlike traditional calorie restriction, which often slows metabolism and leads to muscle loss, fasting in this window protects lean tissue. This is why weight loss during fasting looks healthier and more natural. Fat decreases while strength and energy remain. At the same time, insulin levels stay very low, which keeps fat stores unlocked and accessible. When insulin is low, the body cannot store fat, it can only use it. Fat cells begin releasing fatty acids into the bloodstream, where they are converted into energy. Even the brain adapts, learning to efficiently use ketones, a clean and steady fuel produced from fat. This shift explains why mental focus often improves and why people feel mentally sharper during longer fasts. Contrary to a common myth, metabolism does not slow down during this phase. In fact, metabolism often remains active or slightly increases due to the release of hormones like norepinephrine. This hormone keeps the body alert, energized, and ready to perform. From an evolutionary perspective, this makes sense. When food was scarce, humans needed heightened awareness and physical capability, not fatigue. This is where 16/8 intermittent fasting shows its true strength. By fasting for 16 hours and eating within an 8-hour window, people naturally place their bodies into this fat-burning state every single day. The beauty of this method is its sustainability. It doesn't require extreme willpower, long fasts, or complicated rules. Most of the fasting time happens during sleep, making it easy to maintain alongside work, family, and social life. During this phase, weight loss becomes steady and consistent. There is no crash dieting, no sudden weakness, and no constant hunger. Instead, the body learns to rely on its internal fuel system. Appetite becomes more controlled, cravings decrease, and emotional eating often fades. Food is no longer an urgent need, it becomes a choice. Physically, many people report feeling lighter and more efficient. Inflammation begins to decrease, digestion improves, and bloating reduces. Muscles feel more defined as fat layers slowly thin. Energy is spread evenly throughout the day without the spikes and crashes caused by frequent meals or sugary snacks. Perhaps the most important benefit of this window is metabolic flexibility, the body's ability to switch smoothly between fuel sources. A metabolically flexible body can burn carbohydrates when food is available and burn fat when it is not. This flexibility is a key marker of long-term health and weight control. The 16-18-hour fasting window is not about punishment or restriction. It is about allowing the body to function the way it was designed to. In this phase, weight loss stops being a struggle and becomes a natural outcome of balanced hormones, active metabolism, and intelligent energy use. This window represents the sweet spot of fasting, where results meet sustainability and where the body works with you, not against you. When fasting extends beyond 18 to 24 hours, the body enters a remarkable phase that goes far beyond fat loss. At this stage, survival mechanisms shift from simply providing energy to repairing and renewing the body at a cellular level. This process is known as autophagy, a word derived from Greek that means self-eating, but its purpose is not destruction, it is renewal. Autophagy is the body's internal cleaning and recycling system. Under normal eating conditions, the system remains mostly inactive because the body is busy digesting food and managing constant energy intake. But when food is absent for an extended period, the body redirects its attention inward. Cells begin to identify old, damaged, or inefficient components and break them down into reusable building blocks. These materials are then used to create new, stronger, and healthier cells. This deep cellular cleaning plays a powerful role in long-term weight loss. Damaged mitochondria, the energy factories of cells, are removed and replaced with more efficient ones. As a result, the body becomes better at producing energy and burning fat. Weight loss during this phase is not just about reducing numbers on a scale. It is about improving how the body functions at its core. One of the most fascinating aspects of autophagy is its connection to aging. Over time, damaged proteins and dysfunctional cells accumulate in the body, contributing to inflammation, weakness, and age-related diseases. Autophagy slows this process by clearing out cellular waste before it can cause harm. This is why fasting is often associated with longevity and improved cellular resilience. The body is not simply surviving, it is repairing itself. Inflammation also begins to decrease significantly during this phase. Chronic inflammation is linked to obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and many modern illnesses. By removing damaged cells that trigger inflammatory responses, autophagy creates a calmer, more balanced internal environment. Many people report reduced joint pain, improved skin clarity, and better overall physical comfort after engaging in extended fasting. The brain benefits as well. Autophagy helps clear damaged neurons and supports the creation of new neural connections. This may improve memory, focus, and mental resilience. Some people experience a deep sense of mental clarity and emotional calm during this stage, a feeling of internal reset that goes beyond physical health. At this point, fasting transforms from a weight loss tool into a healing practice. Hunger is often minimal, energy feels surprisingly stable, and the body operates with a sense of efficiency and purpose. Instead of constantly reacting to food intake, the body works quietly in the background, repairing and optimizing itself. It is important to understand that autophagy is not about extreme deprivation. It is a natural biological process that humans evolved with, triggered during periods when food was not always available. Modern lifestyles have largely removed these fasting periods, leaving the body with little time to repair itself. Reintroducing fasting allows this ancient system to function again. This phase teaches an important lesson. True health is not built only by what we eat, but also by when we don't eat. Fasting creates space for the body to clean, heal, and renew. Weight loss becomes a side effect of a deeper transformation happening at the cellular level. Autophagy represents the final and most profound stage of fasting. It is where the body resets itself from the inside out, becoming lighter, stronger, clearer, and more resilient. In this stage, fasting is no longer just a habit, it becomes a pathway to long-term health, longevity, and inner balance.